In the last episode, we tested my 1993 Ford Festiva at an off-road park, but now it is time to test it in the crucible of motorsport and answer the question that absolutely nobody's been asking. How does a Ford Festiva compare at Rallycross to a Ram TRX? And we've got a familiar face back again this time. Fellow YouTuber Tyler Potter, you were in the last one of these too as kind of the expert here with the much nicer vehicle, and it looks like that trend continues. This is your 2021 Ram TRX, correct?
Correct, which isn't really bred for Rallycross because it is a massive boat out here compared to a light, nimble car, so it may actually be closer than we think.
We'll see. Last time I tried to take this rally crossing, my seat belt broke, so hopefully I'll actually make it through the day without anything catastrophic going wrong, and your car's under warranty, so that should make it through the day. I guess you just have to worry about flipping it.
and it's done well. I've rallycrossed one other time, and I ended up hitting like all the cones unknowingly because you don't even feel it in this big boat. So that was my issue last time. I'm going to try to go a little bit wider and not just destroy all the cones.
That does sound like a plan. So I've got about 64 horsepower, and that has 702.
Yes.
Not quite a Hellcat.
No.
You need to find those extra 6 horsepower.
Take the air filters out here today in the dirt.
I'm sure. So for the uninitiated, Rallycross is very similar to autocross, but on dirt and with a lot fewer rules. This would never be allowed at an autocross, and actually this probably wouldn't be either.
If you're stock, all or stock rear, please come up to the trailer for your work assignments. Come over.
If you see someone waving a red flag, everybody wave their red flag. It's like a party.
So we're here at Sandy Bottom Off-Road Park here in Mulvane, Kansas, which is a private piece of land that the landowner has opened up to us to do, among other things, SCCA Rallycross, which is what we're here for today. This is the Wichita region. It's a great event that almost anyone can do and almost any car should be able to handle. Usually there's actually a Porsche 911 out here, which is amazing. Someone actually brings their rear-wheel drive 997 out, and it is fantastic. So hopefully my 30-year-old little hatchback will be able to stand up to the rigors of driving around on some dirt for a while, and hopefully Tyler can keep the TRX on all 4 of its tires. I misheard the announcement. Apparently I'm in the first heat, so here we go. There sure are a lot of Subarus here. Felt all right. I had my super nifty rally lights on for that one, but I think that was probably stealing too much of my horsepower, so I'm gonna leave those off for the next ones. So last time I did this, I was on the stock wheels and tires. It feels a lot better now that I have, you know, something other than those pizza cutters. And the car is also like 3 inches wider. More than 3. It's like 5 inches wider now. Is it fast? No. But it's better. So there's that. So one of the benefits to this particular lift kit is that all the parts for this kit are off of heavier cars. So effectively, I've got sport suspension. Because it's stiffer, that's how that works, right? Left foot brake like a race car driver! Yeah, it's got a little more power. I can't see! Driving through the other racer's dust cloud. Weirdly tail happy. Oh, it's got the back out! Let's go! I wish my handbrake worked. I could get some rotation out of this thing. Okay, bit of a tank slapper there. And across the line. Like driving through a dust bowl. I wish I had a tachometer. I have absolutely no idea where on earth I'm supposed to be shifting at. I'm just hoping that second gear is good enough. I'm having to be careful when I take off because the tires grip well enough and they're heavy enough that I don't want to burn up my clutch. So I kind of just roll out in first gear and then mash it from there. Things you don't have to worry about in a nicer car. Here we go! Slow turnarounds are the worst. Come on, come on, come on. Power, power. There's no power. I'm asking for power from a car with 60 of them when it was new. Does not have much left to give me. Come on. Brake, 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 brake. Don't roll. Big slow corner. Through the last S-curve and across the line. It is kind of fun coming across the finish line sideways every single time. Why am I breathing so heavy? I am very happy that we bled the brakes because those are important. There's no way that 8.6 in front of me, I think that's an 8.6 Corolla at any rate, there's no way that isn't the fastest time of the day. That thing's got like hollowed out doors and freaking gravel tires. What an absolute weapon. I want to drive it. Okay, here we go. I think I killed the cone just then. Rest in pieces, little buddy. Oh, come on, turn. I think that was actually quicker. Okay, last one. I would say this is for all the marbles, but unlike autocross, you don't just take your best time, you add up every lap. So you don't really get a mulligan. You have to be fast all the time, and if you spin off course, you kind of throw the whole day. And away we go. Where am I going? Come on, come on. Pull yourself out of the hole. All right, situation report, engine. Yeah, it's there. Everything seems fine. All 4 wheels still attached. Amazing. So that draws to a close my last run of the first heat of the first run group of the day. And if that sounds complicated, it's not. I'm just really bad at saying it. So we're gonna let this thing rest and recuperate for a little bit, and we're gonna go see how a real off-roader does in something that is not really for a real off-roader, because really this is more for kind of Subarus. But yeah, 700 horsepower lifted truck. Why not? This definitely has a horsepower and grip advantage, but we'll see how brave Tyler is at throwing his 6-figure pickup into corners that could easily end up with it on its roof. And hopefully that doesn't happen, because I'm gonna be sitting there, and that's not how I want my day to end. I don't know, it sounds pretty fast. Hello, Tyler. Oh, heated seats. It smells like new car in here. Amazing. So what drive mode are we going with? Sport or off-road or rock crawling?
We're gonna be in Baja mode. That has the most like rear wheel biased for the transfer case.
Okay.
And the softest shock settings, which I don't know if that's good or bad in rallycross, but
yeah, I don't know.
Sport has the firmest shocks, which surely would just beat the thing to death.
It's a pretty smooth course.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the cool thing. You don't even necessarily have to have an off-road vehicle for this. And like I said earlier, there's a guy who brings his 997 Porsche out here.
That's true.
Not even a 4-wheel drive one, just rear-wheel drive Porsche out here sending it. Carrera 2S, I think. Right seating is always scary. I'm kind of horrified right now.
Don't worry, the center of gravity is extremely high. All right, don't smash all the cones. I gotta go wider than I think, because we are in about 5 Festivas worth of vehicle.
Don't roll the truck.
Oh, I just can't get the tail to come around. Oh, or the front. It's all bad all the time.
It'll hook up and go though, oh my god.
The all-wheel drive, I just somehow need to learn how to get the tail to flick around. Once it's pointed straight, it moves well. Just the corners, I don't know how to flick the tail, and I understeer. It looks real bad.
It feels horrifying.
Oh, flick.
Hey, it flicked.
Flick. It didn't. It stopped.
It's not when we wanted it to.
Gave up.
And in the wrong direction. Perfect.
Oh gosh,
yeah, it gets tight, doesn't it?
I think that's a cone or 5.
Or 5, or all of them. Oh my god.
That's a thing in a vehicle.
That's terrifying.
I can't get the tail. I don't know what to do. It's slightly more composed, right, Ish? It doesn't feel that tippy.
It does from over here. Any left-hand turn feels like I'm sitting on the door card. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're going for it a lot harder.
Oh, tail. Tail, slip out, do something. Anything. I know what you're doing.
You need to have one of these Subaru guys drive it.
God damn. Felt slightly better.
Oh man, it's like a super truck in the straights, and then it's like a Karen turning around in a parking lot the rest of the time.
Well, 6-figure trucks and 3-figure economy cars are all well and good, but if you really want to have fun at Rallycross, this is what you need to do it. A Crown Victoria X Police Interceptor with a limited differential, V8, rear-wheel drive, and cheap as dirt. The owner of this car, Guy Roberts, is a pillar of the SCCA community around here, and he's kind enough to let me take a spin in this to see what it's like to drive something a little bit better suited to this particular activity.
I have never driven a Crown Victoria in my life. Oh, it rotates so easy. Oh my gosh! This car is not made for small people. I was falling out the whole time. Had some lunch. Now we're running the course backwards. And I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Wow, this course feels way better in this direction.
Well then, Rallycross. How'd we do? Let's consult the devices. All right, so times. Like I said, this is an additive thing. You add up the time for every lap so you don't get any mulligans. If you screw up one lap, that's it. You've added that much time to your entire day. So my whole day, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 runs. Wow, that's a lot of driving.
That's a lot.
12 runs, 742.58 seconds.
And the TRX, on the other hand, did 710 seconds total.
So 32 seconds faster over the course of 12 laps.
12 runs.
That's really hard to like picture. So my fastest actual lap was a 61.020.
And it looks like mine was a 55.7.
Okay, so 6 seconds a lap faster on your fastest lap, but here's where I win for precision driving with the sharp, agile scalpel of a 70s economy car. I only hit one cone.
And I only massacred about 9 cones with this thing. That's because it doesn't physically fit through the gates or the cones or through the corners.
It is a large lad. Look at your hood relative to my roof.
I think the hood's taller.
I think it is as well. So what have we learned today? Not much, really.
If you're cross-shopping Festiva versus TRX for your rallycross car,
I do that every day.
most people are cross-shopping those two items.
But really, between the two of these, the car that I would choose for rallycross would be a 2007 Crown Victoria.
Naturally.
That's just kind of...
That's what it is.
That's just what we've learned here today. Because you're not worried about messing it up. You're not worried that you're going to flip it, and you're not... I mean, I was going to say understeering, but understeering through the entire course like both of us were, and you can buy them for no money. The Crown Vic really is just kind of the eternal beater, and that's kind of what makes them great for this sort of thing. So you need to go work on your truck.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go sell this. So I guess we're done here.
We're done.
Yep.
Thanks
for
everything.
watching.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think I've had my fun with this car. I'm gonna list it for sale now that I've made it through the day without blowing the stupid thing up. I guess I still have to make it home, but whatever.